Hello and welcome to Informatica's Global Customer Support Knowledge Base video. Today I'm going to talk about how to create a custom selector using the data subset for use with SAP product version 6.1D. My name is George Klein. During this video I'm going to be talking about what is a custom selector, what are some of the reasons for custom selectors, be able to create the custom selectors, and then I'm going to provide a short demonstration of how to create a selector using one of our SAP instances. First of all, what is a selector? A selector, as it pertains to the data subset product, is a user interface that allows the user to enter selection criteria for a specific entity. In previous videos, I've talked about creating custom entities and what entities are. As a recap, an entity is a collection of tables that are logically related to each other. Because of this logical relationship, this allows us the ability to create selection criteria to provide a subset of data pertaining to a SAP business object a entity represents. Okay, so why would we want to create custom selectors? One reason could be a template that is delivered by the factory, and what I mean by the factory is delivered with the product, may contain several entities that the customer does not need, and therefore the customer creates a custom template. A custom template was also discussed in a earlier video, and each template contains its own selector. Because a custom template was created, this would require the elimination of some selectors or modification, whichever the case may be, for that custom template. So therefore the selector has to mirror the entities that are contained within the template. I think this will become more clear with the demonstration I'm about to do. So let's go ahead and create a custom selector using one of our SAP instances. Okay, let's go to our SAP area menu for the data subset product. We do this by entering in the transaction entry as /n/get_st main, and this takes us to the data subset area menu, and we're going to go to configuration, and we're going to expand the selectors, and we're going to maintain the selector. Now the first thing we want to do is copy a factory selector to our new custom selector. So let's go ahead and we'll click on the drop down and we'll find the factory template selector that we want. And so I'm going to just go through here until I find the template that I want. And there's a selector for the HR personal administration template. We're going to go ahead and use that one, so I'll double click on that. Now here is the factory selector for the HRPA template, which is also a factory template. In a previous version, I had modified and created a customer template or a custom template that only contained the HR employee data entity, and the HRPA template, the factory template, contains the HR employee data entity plus others such as the vendor and customer, or the cost center and the bank master, that sort of thing, which we don't want to have in this template. Since our custom template only contains the HR employee data entity, we only want to have the selection criteria for that entity. So let's go ahead and create our custom selector. We'll do this by copying this selector for the HRPA template as a template for our new selector, and we will name it the same, but it's for the Acme company. Type that in better, and that way it is custom for that company. So then we go ahead and click on the copy button again, and now we have our new custom selector. So let's go ahead and save it, and we're going to activate the object. So yes. Alright, now we have our new custom selector. Let's go ahead and modify that to represent the new custom template we made, which only has the HR employee data entity in it, which is represented by this HR_01. Let's go ahead and get rid of all the other the bank master and the other vendor and so forth and selectors for those entities, because they don't exist in our new one. So we'll just go ahead and click on the delete. I'm going to actually go down to the bottom here, do a block, and then delete it. Okay, and now we only have selectors for our one entity. So then we'll go ahead and save it. And it has been saved. And now we have our new selector where we want it. As you can see from here, these are the selection criteria for the HR employee data entity. It contains the employee number from table PA003. It's the stat2 field from PA001. From these tables here, PA001 also has the organizational assignment, the cost center, the organizational structure, and then we're down here also giving selection criteria for our cluster tables, our PCL1, PCL2, and PCL4 transactional tables, plus our CATS DB using the workdate field as a selector. Okay, now that our selector is created, we can assign it to our custom template that we had created in an earlier video. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and let's assign the selector to the object that we want. And so we go here and we look for the object type, and the object type is a template because that's our custom template we created in a previous video. And now I am going to go down to that custom template, which is right here, and you can see the selectors for HR employee data. Okay, let's go ahead and assign our new selector to our custom template created earlier. So we're going to assign selector to the object. Go to the object type as a template, and we pick our custom template here, and now you see that we have this selector for HR employee data. We're going to change that, so we're going to go into the update mode. We're going to delete that, save it, go back into update mode, click on the plus, and search for the custom selector we just created. Just a second, let's see. Oh, that's why. And we'll go ahead and now PA template. Let's see, I'm not finding my, let me 5,000. There it is right there. Okay, and then we're going to want to make that a active, so we change the configuration state to active, and we select on the standard checkbox because this is going to be a standard selector for our custom template. We go ahead and save it, and that's all there is to it. We now have our custom selector, and it's been assigned to our custom template. So when we create a project and we assign our custom template to it, we will have the right selection criteria for that custom template. Okay, and that's all there is to creating a custom selector. We'd like to hear from you. You can contact us through supportvideos@informatica.com or our Twitter contact, our Twitter account at twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you. Have a nice day.